about an hour 45 minutes passes. John returns. You guys see quite a few people. The rest of the knights make their way in. Lady Avelina makes her way in. There's a large gathering of people here at the church. Even Nico makes his way in tentatively from town and kind of stands at the corner here watching. It's about 2 p.m. And you watch as people begin like talking to each other. William's running around giving out drinks. People are walking up to you and shaking your guys' hands. Thank you so much. I, I, I don't know how we could ever repay you. And there's people that you've never even seen before, like these people that have been living out in the countryside that are coming into town, kind of deal. There are a couple familiar faces like Kenneth and Eleanor. Nice, I like that. That's nice. John and Sister Amanda walk up to the front and begin kind of talking to William, and everyone's kind of meandering around and talking amongst themselves, looking at you guys tentatively.
Emus is going to be absolutely soaking all of this in. He's loving every minute of it. Be going around to everyone, oh yeah, shaking hands, passing drinks around, and really enjoying the party.
Is there music going? Like, I know we have like a little bit of music, but dancing music or anything?
Yeah, there's actually, well, not like dancing music, but you see two of the knights over here. One pulls out this small little drum, and the other this little stringed instrument, and it's not loud enough yet for like anyone to be dancing to, but they're kind of flirting with the idea of playing, but are kind of building up the courage, looking at each other and listening and smiling, nodding.
Okay.
And you hear one of the other ones, "Go on, don't be a coward." And one of them pulls out another little stringed instrument. Another one pulls out a little drum. They start a little circle over here, kind of. Some people start gathering, swaying back and forth, dancing. And as the moments pass, you hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, please." And you see John holding up his hand. Everyone to quiet down. "Please take your seats. It's time to address the reason for this festival." Everyone kind of quiets down and comes on over. "Heroes, would you mind coming to the front, please?" What a well-timed cheer.
Emus is going to kind of push his way forward and like kind of try to stand in the front and look big.
All right, can we cut the music down real quick? Ladies and gentlemen,
down for me. Oh.
We're gathered here today to celebrate the actions of the brave heroes before you. More than anyone may know, these heroes have saved this town from a terrible fate. One and he pauses, one I was unwilling to recognize the severity of. Had it not been for their actions, we would all be dead. And people kind of turn, start looking at each other. As bleak as it is the truth. And for too long, Rivington has suffered the inactions of Shadowdale. These heroes, by their word and by a high mystics of saloons, are the chosen of Mistra. And you hear people in the audience kind of whispering amongst themselves. They are willing to stake claim over our town, granting us independence from Shadowdale in the whim of Lord Barnett. For their reward, and he turns and looks at you guys, we offer 4 of Rivington's finest horses. I wish we had more to offer you, but our coffers run low. However, we plan to stake claim on the mines that Shadowdale has neglected and bring Rivington back to its former glory. And he raises a mug. To the heroes! And everyone in the tavern, to the heroes! Starts clapping and cheering.
I definitely would have turned shocked to John that we were getting a horse because I was getting ready to ask if we could buy one.
No. Him and Lady Evelina came to the agreement that. All right, you can turn the music back on. And I also got to help Gar real quick. So talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, well that's a convenient turn of events.
We can ride with me. I'm small.
Well, maybe we might be able to like rent a carriage or something.
That's fair.
I don't know if everybody's able to read while in a carriage, but it is easier to lounge about rather than to ride.
Okay, sorry. So John, after the cheering dies down, turns, looks at you guys. I'm sorry. I wish I could do. It's the best I could think of with Lady Evelina telling me of your travels. I wish we had money to offer you, but it's the best I can do.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. That's exactly what we needed.
I figured it'd be beneficial while your ship is in the condition it is. Please, do not be shy to ever return to Rivington. I know you guys are heading out, but you're always welcome.
Oh, I have a feeling we'll be back someday, John. Don't you worry.
Yes.
I look forward to it. Well, shall we celebrate? Would everyone like a round of drinks?
And to that, Emus is going to turn to the crowd with a big smile on his face and yell out, "Drinks for everyone!"
And everyone, yeah! Start banging on the table.
I'm gonna go back to sit by the fire.
I'm going to rush over to the... Well, I forget the bartender's name. What's his name?
William.
William, right. I'm going to run over and, like, help William. Like I'm grabbing jugs and mugs from him and running them out to start pouring them.
Okay. As you guys run around delivering drinks and everything, everyone's super grateful and appreciative. Everyone's kind of starting to get
Bouncing
drunk
down.
and tipsy. The music's getting louder as the knights have been drinking and are banging away and strumming away at the guitar. One of them turns, You're pretty. And looks at, you're a little weird, but you're pretty. And his friend punches him in the shoulder. Unbecoming. He's gonna turn.
I mean,
Sorry.
who wants to be boring?
He looks back and he gets red in the face, hiccups, and begins drumming again.
I would like to dance. I
Okay.
don't get to use performance often.
As Primacy goes up to dance, Emus is going to start cheering for her.
Let's see how well I do.
A knight walks by you and joins in. Yeah.
A 15.
Yeah, it looks nice. I mean, your belly's showing and everything, so that drunk guy's definitely turning and like you can hear the beat kind of messing up every now and then as he's getting lost and distracted. All right, so
I'd probably turn my outfit into like a summer dress.
Nico walks in, and as he does, he hears as you begin dancing, your clothes shimmer into this new ornate garment you're wearing. Nico walks in, looks around, and kind of shoves his way past everyone and walks up and gets a drink from William. He's not like in a bad mood. He's just trying, like, kind of shy, like,
Trying to get some liquid courage, basically.
yeah.
Emus,
Agatha walks up to the party and she's like, "Yeah, you go, girl."
Emus is going to hand Agatha a mug of whatever it was he was pouring. He doesn't even know. Hey, Agatha, turn it on the phone! And I'm going to slam a drink with my other hand.
She turns and looks at you in a look that you've never seen her look at you before in, and her eyes are wide. She goes, "Hell yeah!" and punches you in the shoulder, like playfully grabs the mug. "That's what I'm talking about." Chugs it back. And if there's nothing else, that's how the night goes on for a couple hours. People partying, drinking, having a good time, bumping elbows with each other.
I would drink maybe 3 drinks. That's it.
Emus
I'm not trying to get drunk.
he's partying tonight. He's loving this. He's going around. He's meeting the soldiers and he's joking around with the townsfolk.
Okay, and what you learn about most of the soldiers is that they're pretty low-level adventurers. They went to Shadowdale from various areas in the Dalelands looking for adventure, not wanting to get involved in the war, but still wanting to do something with their lives. All right. How long do you guys plan on partying? As the sun begins to, so 2 turns in around like 5. The sun is not this dark. It's like
All I know is that someone's gonna have to pull Emus out of this party.
Yeah, we haven't got to let loose, and Calamity is tired of feeling stressed, so she is just relaxed.
one of the knights walks up to you guys. The heroes, gather around.
Emus is probably very drunk at this point. He's gonna kind of stride over. Yeah, sir, what can I am a hero. What can I do for you?
And you see Lady Evelina is watching from a table, or sitting there not drinking, just kind of observing her men. And he pulls out some money and slams it on the table. I heard you guys have a lot of money, and I plan to gamble it from you.
Oh, how so? What's the terms?
What's your favorite game? Or you want me to choose?
I'm gonna look this man up and down, and I'm gonna say, do they teach you how to fire bow and arrow?
He looks around. Nah, come on. Bar games only. We're not trying to show our dick here.
What bar games would we know about?
I don't know that you would know any.
Yeah, because I'm not a city boy. I'm out in the woods.
I'll readily admit that, like right away. What bar games are there?
Okay, give me 1 second.
I'm not interested in gambling, so I would have turned back around.
Closest thing we have to a rogue, and they're not interested in gambling.
I know.
I'm just curious about them.
I don't like the possibility of losing money unless I'm spending it on something I want.
Oh, we don't know how much money it is exactly. I mean, it could be like a couple of copper pieces, right? Like it doesn't have to be a lot. It's for the fun of it.
Well, do you like gambling or you like skill-based games?
I'm a man of making my own chances. Skill.
Want to play a round of darts then?
Ooh. I think I could manage that.
I could play that game.
You heard him, ladies and gentlemen. Make way. He stands and kind of ambles his way over.
How much
I-
money did you put down on the table?
So he grabbed it again. He didn't empty it out. It's just a sack full of coin.
Ah, okay, got you.
So they kind of move out of the way and begin moving tables and shit, making room for the dart game.
And good sir, how much are you putting into the pot?
And he looks at you. I'll put in a month's wages.
Do I have any idea how much that might be?
You sit there kind of with a look on your face, thinking. He goes, 300 gold.
No, not interested.
That's
I
a
was
lot of
going
money.
for skill.
What?
Well,
We have a
darts is
broken
skill.
ship that's being fixed. We don't have that kind of money.
Oh, okay, you're scared then. Just step aside, pretty lady.
No, I know I'll win.
Okay, why are you playing?
I don't want to pay 300 gold.
So you're afraid you'll lose. He walks over. William. Well, that was his name, right? William? And he stumbles to the front, pushing his way past people. A couple minutes later, comes back with a dartboard. Okay, everyone knows the rules, right? Puts it up on the door, the wall.
Throw the darts at the board. The one closest to the middle wins, right?
Yeah, more or less. All right. And he pulls out a pack of darts. You get 4 throws, I get 4 throws. Okay?
All right.
All right, you want to be red or blue?
I'll be blue.
Okay. He grabs the red ones. Hands you the 4 blue ones. Well, I suppose I'll go first, huh?
Off on the, I snuck off, and I'm gonna start measuring out 300 gold. Out of the, what's it called?
So much confidence you have in me. But good call, because if I did lose, I was coming straight to you for the money.
So I'm taking it out of the, I'm trying to hide, making sure nobody's able to see me, but I'm taking it out of the rich man's purse, and trying to put in more mundane sack.
So as he throws, just so you know, you're both drunk, so you're both throwing at disadvantage. Just so you know.
Oh.
Super.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's a massive advantage for Remus.
So his first one hits the edge of the dartboard and doesn't even hit the material that goes in, and then skitters off the stone and falls, and everyone's like, "Ooh!" and winces, and he looks back, and he throws a second one, and it's a little bit closer, just inside on the dartboard. And he throws the third, and it's just a little bit further in than that one was, and then the last throw. No, I'm sorry. The third one was midway through, and then the last throw is just outside of the bullseye, and everyone kind of claps, yeah, like you redeemed himself, kind of deal.
Okay, Emus is gonna step up. All right, let me show you how it's done. And he's gonna take a few breaths. I'm gonna kind of try to recenter myself the best I can. What am I rolling for this?
So you roll. It'll be a d20 plus your Dex modifier.
Okie dokie. First one, 4 and 9. So 4 plus 4 is 8. 8
Wait,
for my first
are you proficient with simple weapons? I believe you are. So go ahead and add your proficiency.
one. For my first one.
And just remember, they're all at disadvantage. Yeah, go ahead
Yeah,
and
I'm
roll
rolling
4
twice.
sets of your dice.
Yeah. So the first one was 12. The second one rolled 2 6s in a row. That'd be 10, 14, 12, 14. That's a 14. That's a 5, 9, 13. 13 for my third one. That was a 10, a 6, 6, 4, and a 14 for my last one.
So as you really quickly, none of them hitting as close to the middle as he did, but totaling 4 darts on with closer averages than him. He walks up and, wait a minute, starts counting. And he turns back and looks. It's a tie. Again.
What do you mean it's a tie?
Well, I got closer to the middle, he says, pointing.
Well, fine. We'll play one more time, and the winner takes all.
There's not a point system. One of his didn't even hit the thing. All 4 of yours hit.
Yeah, there is a point system. That's why it's tied. It's more points closer. This is almost a bullseye here, he says.
Okay.
Fine, whatever.
Double or nothing, he says, looking at his friend, and his friend turns and looks. And they kind of exchange eye contact, and his buddy walks over and kind of hides his cloak around, kind of obscuring himself while he talks. He walks away. The other one turns real quick, puts his head down, tosses his
Hold
head
on.
back, and then
I'm gonna
turns back
roll.
around.
Damn. I was gonna roll to see if Amos would do something about that, but he's not gonna
Go
do
ahead,
anything
go
about
ahead.
that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you see this little glass vial slip back into underneath of this guy's cloak. Double or nothing.
Would like a healing potion or something cure drunkenness so he would be able to throw better?
Would you like to make a perception check to see if you could see what he was passing off?
Please. 14 plus 7. 21.
It was a vial of a kind of like opaque brownish liquid. It didn't look like a health potion.
Okay. I'd like to just continue to watch him to see if his demeanor changes. Like if it's acting drunk as opposed to
Okay,
not.
make an insight check. And he walks forward. Double or nothing then?
1 sec. I'm trying to find.
10.
Okay. I'm kind of bleary-eyed. Oh, all right, fine. Double or nothing.
Are you
Very
admitting a
well.
loss?
That'll be my throw then. And as he rears back and throws the first one, he throws it and lets go. And as it's still flying through the air, Lady Evelina yells, "Enough!" And you see the dart land bullseye, right center in the dartboard. And she looks over. "Sir, please do not entertain his shenanigans." She walks over and turns to him and holds out her hand. And he looks over at her friend and looks down and pulls out the sack of the original 300 gold. "Sorry, my lady." And he looks down. She walks over. "I won't be having my men cheat you out of money." And she holds out the gold.
Amos, still drunk, is gonna kind of go, "What? He was cheating?"
"Yes." She looks over and looks him up and down. "By wasting a valuable resource that we had. That's not meant for bar games." And he kind of looks down, ashamed. "Sorry, my lady." Kind of skimpers off and sits down. She shakes her head. Well,
Kind of weaving
heroes,
back and forth. Amos is gonna go, "That scoundrel."
if you guys are planning on celebrating tonight, feel free. I understand, absolutely. However, I believe I'll let my men enjoy the night and I'll turn in for now.
Can I ask what kind of potion it was, just so I can identify it if I ever see it again?
Yes, it was a potion of accuracy. They're
Thank you.
rather valuable, not extremely rare, but not cheap either. She turns and looks at the guy sitting at the table and rolls her eyes. "Enjoy yourselves, heroes."
I'm gonna kind of look over at Calamithy. When do you want to go?
So, I don't know if I've finished counting yet. Maybe I have.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
imagine at this point you're finishing sifting through, like slide them across the table. Nah, just kidding. Yeah, you're done.
Okay. Oh, so I'll put the bag in my pack and the rich man's purse in normal spot and head back in to the tavern.
Well, as you're beginning to walk out, you see another knight stand up, looking out the door as Lady Evelina left, and he kind of puts an arm out to stop you, Boogie. "Wait." And he's this big, burly guy, the tallest of the knights and the broadest shouldered, the most filled out. This big, bulking guy. What do you say you and I put some money on a, what do you say about a good old fist match?
Fist match. So we hit each other?
What, you've never had a brawl?
I guess I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Is that an agreement then?
Yeah, sure.
And he walks out, taking off his, like they're still in their armor. He takes off his armor, showing his broad chest and flexing his muscles, stretching out.
Climb and see. I think they're doing something outside.
Let's go see.
I'll take my armor off. But I
Oh, Boogie, I can hold on to that for you.
okay, sure.
Agatha and Nico and Tammy slip outside to watch the fight. A little bit worried.
What are we betting?
He looks you up and down. Let's bet one of them fancy bags you've got.
What do you have?
He turns, looks at the sword he has laying against the wall here. Give you a family heirloom if you win.
No deal. I'd fight you for fun, though.
He laughs. Very well then. Come. I'll teach you a lesson.
Okay. So I also put away my my swords and the bow and pack.
He taps his cheek. I'll even let you have first hit.
Okay.
He misses a call out from the sideline. Where's a drink? I can't watch a fight without a drink. Go, Boogie! Knock his ass out.
And he's still sitting there, reaching out his cheek, tapping it. Anytime now.
I will go ahead and attack.
Okay, so how this is going to work, you're going to make your attack roll, and then it's going to be it'll be 1 plus your strength modifier for damage.
Okay.
So the damage will always be the same for each hit.
Cool.
All right, go ahead and make your attack, good sir.
20 to hit.
Just fucking cleans him right in the side of the face. How much damage do you do?
4.
So he stumbles back. Oh shit. Launches forward towards you. He's gonna. Oh shit. At fucking 12 to hit, missing. You dug out.
Wait,
go ahead.
actually, I don't have. Oh yeah, actually I do have my dodging, so yeah, it doesn't hit.
So a swing is wide. You go in for another hit. How much? Hold on, just keep going. Never mind.
Okay, 14 to hit.
So he takes another 4 damage. He comes in, swinging with a nat 20. He's gonna do 8 damage, smacking you clean, kind of like this spit flinging to the side. People on the sidelines. Ooh.
Am I extra attacking him?
Yeah, you get your extra attack.
Okay. I'll go ahead and start doing that. Or maybe the last turn. No, I'm fine. 2 attacks now.
They both hit?
No, 13 to hit and a nat 1.
So the first one, boom, clings in. He's throwing the second. He ducks down, dodging it. He's going to come in, giving more effort, 2 swings of his own. What's your current AC?
Let me figure that out. 14.
So he's going to clean you, bah, bah, hitting you 2 times for 8 damage total.
Keep your hands up, Boogie! God, cover your face! Nemus is just kind of gone right now.
Nico
Okay.
pulls out a chair for you so you can sit down.
Two more hits.
Both hit?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the lowest is 16.
So you clock him 2 more times for a total of 8 damage. Bah, bah. Ah, he's going to swing at you 2 more times. Missing both of them. You duck down, coming in with an uppercut.
Got a crit and a 15.
Okay, so you do 12 damage. He gets bloodied, falls down to a knee. Okay, all right. I yield. And he's like covered in blood. His face is swollen now. He's got like a swollen black eye closed up. And he holds out a bloodied hand to shake yours.
Yes. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting you to be that good.
He shakes your hand.
Smart Boogie! I know that guy! I'm gonna collapsing Nico's shoulder, like not recognizing him.
And he's gonna nod. You're all right. You know that? And he's gonna kind of tail tucked walk back into his friends. And as he walks in, you hear people laughing. Ah, you got your ass kicked. Shut up. Give me a beer. And the night proceeds that way.
I get my.
You guys stay in until festivities
actually,
are over?
I guess I don't really need my armor back from Emus just yet.
Oh, Emus left your armor on the chair and forgot about it.
So my
okay.
question is, how late are the festivities going?
Yeah,
It's
I'll go
probably
get all my stuff back.
people are probably like gonna start petering out around like 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. and then people will probably hang out around like until like 9, 10, like a couple people.
Okay. I would go check if the bathhouse was open around 7.
And as you get down there, it is currently open.
All right. I would like to take a bath,
Same sense as usual.
please.
All right. Sorry I couldn't be at the festivities. People need baths all the time.
Oh, don't be sorry. I appreciate you staying open.
I do my second wind, fully restoring all of my health.
And as you walk back in, they turn and look at you and like kind of see that you're not that effective, and everything gets a little bit more quiet.
I'm gonna run up excitedly to Boogie like almost like a little kid. Nice job out there, buddy. I knew you had him from the start, no doubt.
Yeah, thanks.
You feel a tugging at your shirt, Emus.
Or
Or sorry, not
around.
Emus. I'm sorry. Emus is drunk. She would go to Bezoit instead. You feel a tug on your shirt, Bezoit.
What's up?
So, are we having someone watch the ship while we're gone? What are we doing there?
I would imagine John would continue to work on the ship. Not John. What was his name?
John turns. Oh, you mean Mr. Caldwell?
Yes, Mr. Caldwell.
Yeah. I mean, fuck. You guys are the heroes of Rivington after all. I'm sure we can come up with accommodations to watch your ship.
Thanks, John.
Lovely drinks, William. You've outdone yourself. Puts his head down on the table and kind of falls asleep. Tammy looks around at all the drunk people. Well, I think I'm gonna turn in then.
I would like to head to the bathhouse as well for a bath.
All right. You head down. As you leave, Tammy sees you leave, and she's gonna follow you out. And the festivities continue like that for a while. Nico, Agatha kind of look at each other as time goes on. They decide that party's petering out, and as the patrons see the heroes beginning to leave, you see people gathering their stuff and slowly making their way back home, out of town, and to their homes in town. Emus, as people are leaving, what are you doing? Are you staying, going to the bathhouse?
I'm like partying. I cannot. I've never been able to say that word in my entire life until the very end. So if there's someone here still to be a drinking buddy, I'm gonna stay with them.
Okay. So as people leave, there's Amanda sitting there at the table, not drinking, with her legs crossed, just sitting next to John, whose face is currently laying on the table, sleeping.
It's just the two of them and William.
And William, yeah.
But before the sun completely goes down, I don't know if it'd be like 7 p.m. or what, but I'd ask Agatha if she wants to do some training right now or just relax.
It's been pretty busy with the ship, man. I think I'm gonna relax.
Okay, enjoy.
Congratulations on being a hero, buddy. Have a good night.
Good night.
Did that conversation happen close enough that Emus would be able to hear it?
Yeah, you probably would have heard her saying, "Yeah," as she walks out.
Emus is gonna yell out from inside. Don't forget you're here too, Agatha.
She peeps her head in, running back, gives you a thumbs up. Thanks, buddy. You too.
I think I had too much to drink. John, buddy, John, you're gonna drink with me, John? Not like aware that he's asleep.
And Sister Amanda just kind of reaches out and pets his hair. John.
Well, you guys sure know how to throw a good time.
She looks up. I do hope you enjoyed yourself.
I'm gonna try to sober up a little bit and yeah, it's been an adventure here for sure. Hopefully, when we come back, we'll get to see more of its former glory.
Yeah, thank you. I know I enjoyed it. I'm sure the rest of the group did too. So, would you like me to carry John somewhere?
She laughs for like the first deep-hearted laugh you've heard her give. No. If he can drink, he can hold his own. He's a big boy.
Amos is at this is gonna stand up and wobbling but you might need to carry me somewhere. I can't hold my own.
Okay. Here we go. So I offer my elbow 5 feet away from me.
It's kind of cool with the flying. If you're just sitting there, it looks like you're stumbling around because you move just slightly back.
Yeah. It really does. Yeah.
So, Amanda's gonna shake John awake and, yeah, you're right, hon. I pat you on the side. He just walks by, like in his head, saying something intelligent. And Sister Amanda puts her hand on your shoulder. My apologies.
As Boogie helps me out, I'm gonna kind of call back to William. Well, thanks, William, for everything. I'm probably gonna need something in the morning. Make sure you have a hangover special ready.
As you guys come outside, John and Amanda kind of supporting John a little bit. She's gonna turn. Thank you, both. And if we don't get a chance to see the others, please tell them from the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll pass it on. You're welcome.
Amos is just gonna start singing to himself a popular like prayer. What's the song? What is the music in church typically called?
Him?
Hymns?
Hymn. Yeah, Emus is gonna start singing a popular hymn to Mistra as they go walking down the street, being helped by Boogie.
Okay. And as you do,
Where to, Amos?
they walk towards the manor, kind of supporting him, running off. You can smell the distant fragrance of that familiar elven wood in the bathhouse.
Ooh. You want to go to the bathhouse?
You smell that, Boogie? Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, good soak is always good to wake you up. Yeah, let's go.
Okay,
And
so we head
the
off.
party heads down to the bathhouse. All right, so as you guys go down, she's able to accommodate you all with a very nice, warm, relaxing bath. Your belly's full, the water warm, the temperature nice. Feels like a very nice break from maybe the cadence of the past. Are you guys planning on bathing for a bit, turning in for the night, and picking up in the morning, or
Yeah, Emus is gonna pass out in the bathhouse.
okay?
Oh, I'm going to get him out of the water and cover him up. And just kind of leave him there.
Okay. As you are you guys heading back to the inn to sleep?
Yes.
But Zoid, are you at the bathhouse too?
I am. I'm gonna head back too.
Okay, so you guys head back to the inn, meeting up with Mr. Krevnar. How many rooms will it be then?
Did we already get 3 last time?
How many are available, I suppose, and then figure out from there.
I got 4.
3, please.
Very well, 3 gold.
I'll go ahead and get 3 gold from my pouch and give it to him.
Thank you. And he hands you guys your keys, and they're numbered with the rooms on them. And a little bit later, as you guys get your rooms, Emus, you feel someone shaking you awake, and your eyes wake up kind of blurry, and you see a Xandria above you, kind of shaking you.
He's the bathhouse lady.
Yeah.
How long have I been asleep for?
It's been about an hour since they left and went to the tavern, so it's about
Okay, so
9 p.m. right now.
All right, so I'm at this stage where I just feel awful. Okay. Oh yeah. Hello. Can I open my eyes? Sorry, I must have fallen asleep. Warm water and all that.
That's quite okay. Do you need a place to stay for the night, young hero?
Hey, I'm gonna go find myself a nice tree to lean up against, and then I'll do fine.
She smiles. I understand. We will be closing though, so
Oh yeah, of course. I'm gonna kind of struggle to my feet, walk out, and I'm just gonna stumble my way over to the closest tree.
she looks over at you. Would you like a blanket?
What's the weather like? Is it chilly out? Does it feel like a mild night?
It's probably gonna be like a 60, mid 60s night. It's
No,
supposed to be pretty warm for this time of year.
no. I like the feeling of the grass and the bark. It's reassuring.
She smiles. Very well then. Slides the door shut, locks it up, makes her way away. And everyone's bedding down for the night.
Emus is gonna raise an eyebrow to why she needs to lock up a bathhouse in this small town, but okay.
Incenses aren't cheap, bruh.
Fair enough.
Is everyone bedding down then?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone finds themselves in bed with a nice warm belly, full, nice warm bed, fucking good bathing. You get the benefits of a long rest. You wake up the following morning It's about 6:30 in the morning. Seems pretty nice outside, like it's going to be a nice warm day. And at this point, you would hear some commotion coming from the middle of town as you hear wagons being shifted and hooves shifting, like moving back and forth. Um, sounds like the talk of people out in the town and stuff, people getting ready to leave.
Sounds
What's
good.
everyone
I'll
doing?
do some small morning exercise and head on out.
As you come out, you see Lady Avelina like on her way to come get you guys. Very early to rise.
Did anybody think to bring any of the gold from on the ship? Because I put all the gold that was in my bag on the ship.
Buggy has a lot of gold with him right now. When Emus filled his pockets down in the caves, he gave it all to Boogie. Boogie has it.
Okay.
It's like somewhere around like the 14,000 or 1,400 range, I think.
I wrote down 2,400 from Emis.
Here you go.
Okay. So, as Lady Evelina comes up, good morning. I'm glad to see you ready, I presume.
Ready.
Yeah, I was going to buy some food, and then I'd be ready.
I would like to make haste and get on the road as early as possible if you're looking for provisions. We have some, and we also do make a daily stop for a quick hunt.
Did you say for the hunt?
For a quick hunt.
Okay. Okay.
Are you used to
Yeah, those
traveling?
fine. Those sound fine.
Do you have much experience on the trade roads?
No. I'm fine with a bow, though.
Okay. It's likely we may need it between rages and bandits. It's not guaranteed to be a safe journey.
Has anyone noticed that Emus is not there yet?
So
No.
I would know that he slept out in the wilderness.
Is there anything special accommodations we need to make? Who's all coming?
I think it'll be all 7 of us.
Very well. John's given me the horses in the square. We've got them settled up and ready to go.
Great.
Will there be enough sitting room for our gnome friend?
I'm sure it won't be hard to find her some room. The inner wagon is empty on the way back for the most part.
Awesome.
Well, and she looks around. Aren't we missing someone?
Ah, Emus.
I know Emus is out in the wilderness. So I don't actually know where the 3 NPCs are.
3 NPCs.
Agatha,
Yeah.
Tammy, and Avelina.
No, Evelina's talking to Boogie. Nico.
Oh, Nico.
Yeah, they said they would turn in. Maybe they're in the inn also. Or maybe they went to John's house.
So you do not currently see them here.
Yep.
We really ought to be going though. So if you could find a way to get your friend, we should maybe make it on the road.
Alright.
And
I
at
like.
this time, as she walks away down, like she's saying that as walking away, like very impatient. A wind coming from as she like walks underneath that thing away, a wind coming from the east to the west blows this very, very, very comforting, welcoming, floral scent that seems to be. It's not just like flowers and stuff. It seems to carry the wave of like that tomato plant smell and mints and different basils and very like cultural esque kind of smells. Agricultural esque, sorry, not cultural.
Hmm. Okay. Cool.
And they seem to be
Ooh.
like almost like traipsing across your nose from east to west kind of deal.
Ooh, that's nice.
Emus, are you still asleep?
I have been rolling for it slowly. Yes, I'm still asleep.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
So I'm going to look.
Is Bazoi here? Is she muted?
I'm muted. I'm here.
I'm
Everything
going
okay?
to
Like,
look
what are you
off
doing?
towards.
Haven't
Not
talked to you in a
listening.
while. Okay. What's
I'm
up,
going to look
Boogie?
off towards the bathhouse, towards any trees to see if Emus propped himself up over there. If not, I'm going to actually go to the bathhouse and see if he's still lying there inside.
So as you approach the bathhouse, you can see Emus laying off to the right near a tree, like within clear eye shot of the entrance of the bathhouse.
Cool. Hey, Emus. Walking over.
Whatever you said, did you say hey, Emus?
Yes.
Gotcha. Let me see you going with it.
Saying people's name is good for waking them up.
Yeah, we'll go with him.
As you walk over, he still lays there,
Well, I'm splot out on the ground, mouth
Yeah.
wide open.
not responding, and you can actually see that breeze that's coming in seems to be like blowing these leaves that have fallen and stuff, and they seem to be kind of like brushing against the wall here and then swirling around and kind of circling in this area.
Oh, wow.
Does it seem odd to us?
It seems like supernatural, yeah. It seems very weird. And as you watch Emus,
I'm going
this
to get out of this.
this very, very pleasant aroma greets your nose. And as your eyes open, you feel this intense headache setting in from the drinking the night before, but you're immediately greeted with this super welcoming fragrance and this wind blowing and circling around you, seeming to get like a little bit stronger incrementally. And you can see that the Bezoit and Clamsy looking down, you guys would see um, the soil beginning to shift just very slightly in a couple spots, and these little um, seedlings beginning to pop up and grow and begin slowly growing.
So as I oh god, what did I do yesterday? And I can't even like open my eyes to face the sun because it's like too bright right now. I was rubbing my face,
And
laying on the ground.
you two watch as in this area right here, there's this kind of larger area of taller grass, and this odd fog begins to like not even going past your guys' ankles, kind of fill in and go into the tall grass, and it's like focused in that tall grass area, and then you see these two lavender flowers kind of blossoming out, and then there's this it looks like this poisonous plant growing out. It looks very similar to the lavender ones, but the leaves are like this dark blood red and this abysmal black around the edges. And as it grows up, you watch.
Any sort of fog coming out of it? I'd say, Bezoit, get Emus out of there. I don't like this fog.
Do anything, Besoda, or you keep watching?
I'm going to lean down and pick Emus up and carry him and myself just a couple of steps out of this fog.
Ah, oh, what's late? What's going on? What's happening? Where am I?
There's some strange fog. I was just getting you out of it, buddy.
Oh, give me 1 second. And Emus is going to go ahead and cast Lesser Restoration on himself to get rid of his hangover.
Okay, and as you do, the sensation dies down. Just this
Oh.
pleasant aroma now circling in this area.
Oh, thank God. What? Was the party fun last night? I hope it
And
was fun.
Yeah, it was a great time.
This flower in the middle still growing. As it blooms fully, that horrendous poisonous color, the two other lavender flowers shrivel and die. And then there's this like flash of silver light within the fog, like a and you watch as the poisonous head of the plant seems like it was cut and falls over and settles into the ground. And you see the mist begin to kind of like swirl, settle, dissipate. The grass shrinking down and exposing. There's a small little statuette, it seems, of this like cornucopia harvest.
Is
Left
it
on the
is it made out of like stone or wood or?
it's whatever it's made out of. It's very like it's a shrunk down. Just from looking at it, it looks like a legitimate. Like the colors are all accurate. It's like the super realistic miniature cornucopia.
Thanks, Zoe.
That's really interesting. Emus is gonna
And-
kind of walk over to it and like nudge it with his foot.
The wind dies down, stops swirling.
What was that about, guys?
I
Not
was
sure.
worried that the mist was spreading.
Definitely did look that way. Is the head of the poison the dead now the bulb of the flower? Is it still laying on the ground or did it
No,
like
like all
disappear?
that they had all dissipated. It all like everything that you just saw is there's no evidence left of it other than the cornucopia.
Can I do a religion check to see if it might be related to Shantae?
Sure.
15.
How are you inspecting it?
I'm looking at like I said, I walked forward and kind of nudged it with my foot, and I looked down to just I kneel down next to it and like, examine the details to see if it looks. Does it look handmade? Does it look magical? Does it look?
It looks like it was crafted with a level of precision that it would be hard for you to fathom anyone actually doing. Like the details are so on point, but it does appear based on what you've witnessed. You get a feeling that it could be related to Shantae.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up.
And as you do, you guys, there is a massive pulse of this auburn light, and the cornucopia disappears, and you all feel this push through your chest. And you have been bestowed the boon of Shantae.
Wow.
What does
What is
that
that?
mean?
What does that do?
You are immune to all diseases, and you have resistance to being poisoned and poison damage.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Can you please repeat that?
Immune to disease.
Thank you.
Resistance to poison and being poisoned.
Diseased isn't a thing in 5e, I thought.
Yeah, you can get diseased.
Oh. Oh, it's not coming up in in D&D Beyond.
Lady Evelina wants to leave as soon as possible. We went over here in order to pick you up.
Oh, yeah, of course. Hey, real quick, before we go, do you think we can say a quick prayer before we leave this realm? It's obviously very important to Shantae, and I think we should thank her for her kindness and her blessing.
Yeah, definitely.
So Amos is gonna kind of walk over to the group and kind of bow his head and well, and Amos is gonna say, "Thank you, Shantae, for all you've done, and I'm glad we were able to assist you for what you needed. And if we ever have a chance to help your followers and the people that you have chosen to fight for you, we will do what we can to assist them."
And a breeze flies by, and you see little forms of those lavender flowers sprout around your feet.
Alright. I guess I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be to hit the road. Thank God I don't have to deal with that hangover. Oh, it was awful. You have no idea. Did anyone else have fun at that party?
Yeah, I
Yeah, it
had
was a
fun.
good time.
Hopefully I didn't make too much of a fool of myself.
I think it was probably endearing.
I remember, Boogie. You got into a fight. What was that about?
It was a bet, kind of like your darts.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I just remember you fighting someone. I thought it was serious.
So just quick, Seth. Yeah, there are diseases for
Okay.
sure.
All right. Cool.
Blessed Restoration does cure a lot of diseases in game, but you're now immune to them and resistant to poison damage. That's
Yeah.
Shantae's
Yeah. No, I
belief.
believe you. It's just I can't find it in D&D Beyond, so I'm gonna have to
Well,
figure
it's,
out some
it's
way to
because
notate it.
there are no 5e like these are diseases, but like they have list
Oh,
of like sample diseases and stuff, and like on roll 20 like cackle fever, sewer plague, sight rot, things like that.
gotcha. All right, I got it.
All right, as you guys make your way towards town, you see the convoy lined up, ready to go. You can see Tammy already dangling her feet off the back of the cart, excited to roll. Agatha sitting next to her, and you can see Nico having a little conversation over with Eleanor at the shop, and Lady Evelina sitting there, ready to go.
Where are our newly founded
What was that?
horses? Where are our newly founded horses?
Maybe on the north side of it.
Tied up to where those other horses were that you were talking to.
So as we approach, I'm gonna look at them and what do we have before us? Like, are they all the same? They all look the same? Or are they all slightly different?
Yeah, they're slightly different. Would you guys like to? Okay, hold on. I'll post pictures of what they look like.
Sweet.
Well, I mean, it'd be generally nice if I had the largest one and then Bezoit the second largest, probably. Oh, I don't know. Is 300 pounds a lot for a horse?
That's underweight for a horse. I think they're closer to 400-ish. Actually, I don't know. I don't remember. The average weight for a horse is 660 pounds. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, so
That's how much he is, or how much he can carry.
That's how much an average horse weighs in real life.
Right, but how much can he carry?
I'm looking it up. It depends how many saddlebags and equipment you have for the horse. But like a top tier. Well, that's an elephant. Your average riding horse can carry up to 480 pounds per 5e rules.
that's the exact same amount as I can carry.
Can I request the black and white horse?
Yeah, I knew you. Wait, you don't want the? Oh yeah, that you. As soon as I saw that, and you were gonna go for that one. It's shiny. Look at him.
Well, yeah, plus I already made my Hero Forge horse, which is black and white,
I don't even see a black and white horse.
on the 7 stars.
Yeah, it's in the Discord. He's posting the pictures of our 4 new horses. Emus would like to approach the chestnut-colored one.
What is that? The first one?
Yeah.
All right.
I would like
And,
the last one.
And I'm gonna use my knowledge from that I learned from that book on ponies to try to approach it and let it sniff my hand and see how it takes to me.
Okay, go ahead and make a animal handling check at advantage.
11, 17, 20.
It nudges into you and seems to really enjoy your touch.
And then the last thing I want to do is, can I use animal handling again to try to determine if these are like good quality horses? Maybe their age.
Yeah, we can lump that into your already rolled one. Unless you want to
Okay.
roll again.
Oh, that's fine.
They seem like pretty. They're not like superb quality, but they're like above average riding horses. Like they're not above average, but they're like top of average type deal. Like they're pretty decent quality horses.
Ah, these are fine creatures, huh? I'm gonna look around at the party.
I assume so. You're the one that read about horses. Oh, and also, they said they'd be good. So, sure.
So I posted the stats. Your guys' riding horses currently have an AC of 10 without armor on, and their riding speed is 60 feet. Lady Evelina turns. Well, are you ready to set out then?
Yes, I believe so. Just so you know, I typically like to scout ahead. You know, in my training and everything. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't.
Hey, Michael,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to step away for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
right.
All right.
You guys can carry on if you'd like. Just drag me with you.
Well, we're getting ready to have to do. We're gonna have to do some rolls here in a second as you guys head out. For every day of travel, we're gonna have to make a roll to see if there's an encounter or not.
Oh. All right.
So I'll get the math figured out on how many rolls we need to make. The game plan for Lady Avelina, unless anyone has anything else to say, is to take the side routes up to the main road and then take the main road to Shadowdale.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
The side routes to something and then main road to
All
Shadow.
right. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Why side routes?
Because it's either at this point it's side routes or grass. Like
Oh,
it's the side
okay,
road.
yeah.
to
Roads are
the-
good. Yeah, I guess I don't know much about horses. I'd follow Emus's lead. The way he put the hand up for it to smell. And you know, I want this horse to be comfortable around me. It's more a role-playing thing, I think. It's not really like I'm asking for anything, because like I'm just going to be riding it.
So it'll be 2 days through the side roads and then a day on the main road to get to Shadowdale.
Real quick, I want to throw in that our caravan will not be slowed by difficult terrain because of me.
Okay.
Nice.
So it'll be a little over a day in through the fields, and then another day on the road.
Yeah, I helped.
Yeah, good work. That was a nice advantage.
So I would pour about a quarter size amount of honey in my hand and approach my horse.
It turns tentatively towards you. Walks up to you. Where are you at? And puts its hand, and you feel as its lips move around like those horse mouths do, and begins eating up that honey, nudging into you. Once it's done, kind of like asking for more.
Alright. I think that's all for now. But I would like to put my saddle of the beast on it.
Okay, as you go to take off, roll an animal handling check as you go to take off its current.
Need any help with that?
No, I got a 14 plus 7, 21.
So as you walk over and brush it, it allows you without any issue to unstrap its saddle and put the new one on. Remind me what the saddle of the beast does?
Let me go grab the picture real quick.
It's like advantage on animal handling even if you're not familiar with how to ride it.
Saddle beast. Gives rider advantage on animal handling checks to control the beast, advantage on saving throw that would dismount them from the creature.
Okay. So you're able to...
And it automatically resizes itself to fit any rideable creature.
The horse, as you put on the new saddle, seems very content with the fit.
Sweet.
Changing the colors, what base color do you want your horse to be so we can keep them separate?
I don't care
Black.
what color. Yeah, just give me something random. I'll be happy with it.
You guys having a good session?
Yeah, I want to get on the road. I want to get this done.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Was what, you back yet?
Emus is going to go ahead and clamber aboard the horse, his newly found horse, and kind of patting his neck. I think I'll name you Arrow.
Arrow. The horse kind of jaunters back and forth a little bit, seemingly agreeing with the name. So it has, the saddle has 2 bags of medium size on either side in the back.
The saddle that it currently has on it.
Right.
As a kind of patting its name still, kind of getting the feel for it. Yeah, Arrow, good, because you're fast.
What should we do with these 2 ballistas? I didn't bother taking them to the boat.
Well, we could leave them here in town. I'm sure that they won't mind throwing them up on their town's walls for now, and then when we come back, we can take them back with us to the ship.
Okay. So just a minute.
As you're asking this question, Emus, or sorry, Boogie.
Yeah.
You hear rustling right here, and you see Nico pop his head out of the bushes. Hey.
Hey there.
Good morning, Nico. Did you have fun at the party last night?
Yeah, it was okay. I heard what you said. I could take those back. I was gonna follow along on the side and try to stay hidden anyway. Shouldn't take too long to catch up. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be limited to the speed of that wagon.
Okay. Yeah. Do whatever you think with them. Up there, just whatever you think.
All right.
Thanks.
I was gonna trail behind, and if anything happens, kind of go from there. All right.
Okay, sounds like a good plan.
He walks over, picks up the 2 ballistas with ease, and walks back into the woods and rustling through the bushes. He'd rather walk through the woods though than go past the caravan and the knights and all that.
On my horse, I'm going to ride it over to Lady Aveline. And I'm going to kind of like trot up to her, and you don't have to worry, but we can theater mind this. You don't have to worry about tokens. I'm going to say, do you have a moment? Quick little aside.
She looks at you. I suppose I would like to get going though soon.
Oh yes, they're just making sure the horses are ready to go. I'm sure we will be ready here in just momentarily.
I'm up and my horse sitting ready.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna kind of nod my head to like step away so we can have kind of a private conversation. No one else can hear us.
I suppose she's gonna walking alongside the side of your horse.
And then a lowered voice, again trying to make sure no one else can hear us. I'm gonna ask her.
Is everything okay?
With me, yes, but I have. Are you? How familiar are you with vampires?
I've done some research and had close encounters, but never actually came into contact. Though some of the tombs I've delved have had evidence of vampires being in the area. Why? Why do you ask?
Well, never mind. I was just curious. I was gonna. I had a thought last night, and I was seeing if you could settle a bet. But never mind that. Have you heard anything, or have ever experienced the whole anything about transferring your mind into another body?
Possession?
More so, less. Yes, but permanent possession.
I've never seen it, but I have heard tale. Why? Does this have to do with your friend? You know what she's done, haven't you?
Mine, I kind of raised my eyebrows. I'm sorry. She. You're right. She. Wait. What do you mean? Who is she?
Your friend.
You guys okay over there?
Yeah, but you were fine. One moment. I'm gonna turn back. Wait, she. I was. Which she is it? I have two friends that are. I have multiple friends that are a she.
Your friend. She lowers her voice and leans in. She's made a dark deal with the devil in exchange for power. I can sense it.
Well, that's how Agatha got so powerful.
No, not Agatha.
Oh, who?
Calamithy.
Emus is gonna kind of go wide-eyed in shock. What are you talking about? She wouldn't do something like that.
Roll a deception check.
I'm not trying to deceive. I'm being genuine.
I thought you knew.
What?
Emus knows.
Right, because yeah. Wow, that was a long time ago. Forgot all about that. Okay, then Emus is not going to say what he just last said, and he's going to instead go, "Oh, yeah, we're not talking about that. That's frankly, as far as I'm concerned, her problem to deal with for the moment. I'm definitely not comfortable with it, but it wasn't my choice to make." I gotta kind of shrug.
She looks at you curiously, kind of studying you, but not
Uh,
saying anything.
Well, if you are aware of that, then I guess I can be a bit more candid with you. No, I am talking about another one of our members of our entourage that is stuck in an unfortunate situation that he would very much like to be released from. And so that's why I ask you these questions.
She looks down and is thinking about everything you said so far. Are you suggesting one of your friends is a vampire?
Less so one of my friends is a vampire, more so one of my friends is trapped in a vampire's body.
Her hand instinctually goes down and grabs the hilt of her sword. What is it with you people? Why can't you be like other chosen? You seem so morally vague and... Ugh! And she storms past you, kind of frustrated.
I'm gonna call after her. It wasn't his choice. It was a life or death moment. It was the only way we could save him. And I'm gonna lower my voice again. And in fact, to point, the vampire in question did so willingly, and he was not. I'm gonna kind of wrinkle my nose. He was not like other vampires. He was good.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Yes, sir.
Well, how'd you get over there, Caitlin?
My game was all frozen, so I closed out, and when I relaunched it, it has me right here.
I just rolled a yeet. Let's go. So 20 plus 2, 22.
Her hand slowly loosens on her sword. I would take what you say at value. However, I'm going to keep a very close eye on more than one member of your party. Do you understand me?
Emus is going to frown a little bit and go, "You do understand, if you recalled back to the beginning of this conversation, that I approached you inquiring on how he can be released from it. He is not happy with the situation either."
She looks down. Okay. As soon as we get back to Shadowdale, I'll talk to the mystics above me and see what they know.
If there's anything that you can find to help our friend be restored back to his former self, that would be greatly appreciated. And I'm sure it'd put a lot of people's at ease as well.
She nods and agrees. Reluctant but understanding your position and kind of, I'll go along with it for now, kind of deal.
So I trotted up to the caravan, the buggy. Tammy, I forgot to give you this. I stop the horse. I'm not super familiar with being on a horse, but I'm trying to reach into my bag and grab the cracked transportation rune thing. You know what I'm talking about? Lift stuff up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah, I give that to her. It's cracked because I tried to lift an entire cannon with it. I think maybe its limit is 500 pounds.
I see. Wow, this will... Boogie, I might be able to do something with this in the ship.
Oh, really? So, it doesn't go too fast or too high. I was thinking that was more of the quiet strategy that we nixed.
She looks at you. Don't worry, buddy. Trust me, I think I got a plan with this thing. I'll see if they have the items I'm thinking of in Shadowdale.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay.
Alright,
At
is
this
Bezoit
point,
back yet?
I was going to say, at this point, Emus is going to look around and go, "Well, I think we're ready to head out."
Alright, if Bezoit's not back yet, we're just gonna roll without her then.
Oh yeah, she might have stayed with me and Calamithy. Once I started riding towards the caravan, maybe all three of us went. But
You hear, "Wait!" And come running out of the gates, you see tear-filled Marie. Emus! She runs over and hurls herself up onto your saddle. Oh, I'm gonna miss you so much. Here, and she reaches into her bag and pulls out the whole bag for you and holds it up, and you can hear water sloshing inside. A bunch of my tea just for you, made with extra love.
Uh, okay, I'm gonna respond. Emus is gonna respond by going, or he's gonna take the bag and lift it up kind of thoughtfully. Oh well, thank you. This will serve me well on the trail. Um, he's gonna pause for a second, kind of think to himself, and then he's gonna reach into his bag and pull out. Ooh, he's gonna pull out a dragon fang that I have. I'm now down to 8 dragon fangs. I'm gonna hand it to her and say, I pulled that from the mouth of a dragon. Keep it as a keepsake. Maybe one day we shall meet again.
It's the what? It's the what?
It's
Dragon
the
tooth.
dragon tooth, yeah, that I got from the dragon back on the that was on the ship.
She's gonna reach out and grab it and trace along and feel how sharp the tip is. Oh my. It must have been awfully scary when this was coming at you. You're so brave. If you ever come back to Rivington, please, and she reaches up and grabs your thigh, find me. And she's gonna wipe tears and walk away, sobbing.
I was just walking away and can't see. I'm gonna kind of roll my eyes a little bit, and then I'm gonna open the bag she handed me and look at the contents of it.
Yeah, it's a big old jug of her famous tea.
Sweet. And I'm gonna tie that securely down to the horse's saddlebags.
Okay. Are you guys ready for this?
I am.
All right. Skill check challenge. So here's what we're going to do. How this works is that each day of travel, you're going to roll a d12. You understand? The
Okay.
higher the number, the more difficult the table that will be rolled on. Okay? If it's an 11 or a 12, the encounter is more difficult and goes to a higher table. 12 being the hardest table. However, with a skill check, if you guys meet the threshold of the required skill check, depending on how well you do, you may get the chance to re-roll the d12 on one of the days.
Cool.
You understand? Okay.
Is everybody
Yeah.
rolling the d12? If
No.
not, I want to start.
Okay, so first we have to do a skill check challenge first. Okay? So for the journey, choose a skill that you're going to use to benefit the journey and keep it safer from harm.
I would like to roll an intimidation, just to look a little like if you approach us, it will most likely be at the end of your life.
Heck yeah, that's a
Heck
good
yeah.
one. I like that.
Okay, give me 1 second. Go ahead and roll.
+13 +9, 22.
Very nice. Who's next?
Boogie, you want to go, or do you want me to go first?
I'll go ahead and go. I want to try to do stealth.
Oh no, I was gonna use that one. Damn it.
Because. Oh shoot! Yeah, you should have gone before me.
Yeah, because what I was gonna do is I was gonna use my advantage stealth to go ahead of the party, slip through the trees, and scout ahead to have any upcoming dangers.
Now, I don't know how well that would work. It helps. It gives you advantage on your stealth from people seeing you.
Right, that's the point. I'm not on the trail. I'm often like slightly into the woods, like scouting the trail ahead to make sure it's safe for the convoy. Like I'm scouting forward.
It might seem more like some sort of beast. Okay. In that case, I'll do my second favorite for this scenario. Acrobatics. That I am not very familiar riding on this horse. This is partly just to benefit myself. If I start to fall off, I could do some fancy stuff. And also if there is anything that falls off, then maybe I could again do some fancy stuff to grab it while still being mounted.
Okay, go make a acrobatics check for me.
8.
Lovely.
Wow. Alright, and then Enos is going to bring up or actually he's not going to bring up the rear, he's going to be charging forward into the woods, and I'm going to be staying off the trail, slipping through the trees and vines and bushes on my new mighty steed, and I'm going to try to do so as stealthily as possible so no one can see me coming, and I'm going to scout the trail ahead looking for difficult terrain, or a bridge being out, or highwaymen hiding by the side of the highway ready to rob us, and I'm going to scout ahead and look for dangers for the caravan.
Okay.
10.
If you're going to be on the horse, roll stealth for you and the horse.
Okay. And I still get advantage at this, right? Because, oh yeah, it's my favorite terrain.
You would get advantage, and then I suppose if you wanted to roll an advantage for the horse if you wanted to spend the effort to guide the horse, like if it's starting to walk towards a loud surface, kind of shouldering it out of the way.
This trip is also me trying to bond with the horse and figure it out.
Okay.
Okay, so I rolled a 10 and an 8, which gives me a stealth of 18 to move forward. Oh, and then for the horse, right. You posted the horse stats. 1 second, let me go back and look at those. What do they have any? No, their dex is 0, so they don't have anything. Okay. So the horse also at advantage. 18. Wow, it got higher than I did. That's embarrassing.
Awesome.
Oh no, we both got 18.
Yeah,
we got 18.
You guys are fucking insane.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Man, Arrow and Emus freaking silent.